Yeah, but I think we have boys that respect us.
You do. We
so
don't.
we don't have boys that, or some boys, all the boys says now we are going to have a woman on stage.
Yes.
That's very strange.
It is strange. Yeah.
And we had this ladies' night up north before Christmas. It was very strange because every weekend they had a lot of comedians.
Yeah.
And we were 3 girls in the middle of this month, and it was like stand up, ladies' night, stand up. And it was not for the ladies. It was just that we are 3 ladies.
Yeah.
Having a show.
Yeah.
So it was very strange. I said, why aren't we also a stand-up evening?
Yes.
Because all the 3 other boys are having a stand-up show, and we are suddenly a ladies' night. That's very strange because you don't need to tell people when they see this poster with our faces that, oh, this is 3 ladies. Thank you for explaining me. Because I was thinking maybe I want to go to a stand-up show, but of course I want to go to this ladies' night.
Yeah.
Strange. And they said, now please welcome a lady on stage. And people are saying that if they are older than us, but all the boys here in the same age, they just say, please welcome Sigrid Bonde Tusvik.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So
you don't need to say it's a woman.
You don't need to.
But yesterday he said that, Christopher, and I was shouting at him at the stage when I came out, and I said I hate him because you can't. He said normally women aren't that funny, but this woman, she's really funny. And I came out and said, what the fuck? What the fuck is he talking about? That's very strange to say.
Was he joking when he said that?
And he said, why do you hate me after the gig? And I said, I just hate people saying that because it's not funny.
No.
It's boring.
But also it's not true.
But of course it was very funny for me because then I could get angry and I had a better show, of course, because then you're more punchy.
Okay, so because I wanted to ask you about that, because obviously yesterday I was watching the Norwegians, and because I, to my extreme embarrassment, don't speak Norwegian at all, so I noticed different things. And what I noticed was that when you came on stage, everything changed.
Oh, what?
It was completely different.
No.
Yeah, everything changed.
Like the audience was...
in a good way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in a good way. Everyone knew who you were.
Yeah, but I'm more famous than the others, so...
Okay. Why are you more famous?
Because I'm at this television program. It's kind of Saturday Night Live-ish in Norway.
Okay.
So people know me more in the media. But then I feel that maybe sometimes, of course, they know you and they expect some big things. And I'm not, at this stage, crap comedy, I try new stuff. So then you feel that the fall, you have, what do you call it when you...
a long way to fall.
Yeah, a long way to fall, because people is like, I expect that you are very good, and suddenly you're not that good.
The audience found you absolutely hilarious.
Ah, that's cool.
It was so cool, yeah? And I was, so what types of things do you
talk about, or because I've seen me physically on stage. I've seen that because I'm wearing very
you're glamorous
and I like that, and all the women in this comedy community says that you shouldn't do that because you should dress down because you meet people and people shouldn't think, oh, where's the dress from, and where did you buy those shoes? And women can hate you if you are very glamorous, but I like that. I think it's nice to people paid for you and to see you. I think you should wear something nice.
surely it's your choice.
And it's like kind of party. People are drinking, people are having fun, and I want to wearing a dress or some jewelry. But and then I butch myself up a little bit. I don't stand like this. I hate to have my breasts up and out. I do like this.
Yeah, I noticed that as
That's,
well.
yeah, I noticed that too.
Mm.
It's very strange. I man myself up, like hiding my, what do you call it? My femininity.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Do you think you do that because you are so glamorous, and I noticed that, and I agree with you, I think you should be, because you want to be.
Yeah, I want to be that.
Yeah. And do you think that you defend yourself against being too attractive?
Yeah, or maybe too sexual, because
yes,
I want people to think that she looks great, but I don't want to fuck her.
Exactly.
Because I want people to laugh, but not to fuck me.
Yes.
I don't want them to think, how is she in bed?
Because
that's sad.
Is it because that's none of their business?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe that's none of them business, because I want them to. I think also I use a lot of makeup, a lot of jewelry, a lot of nice clothes. I think it's nice because then they can think. Then I can be really rude and say really, really bad things, and people see a nice person, but from the mouth it's just awful things. Because yesterday I was talking about women that are too weak, that we should get rid of, and people like that a lot. Because nobody says it. It's Lene Marlin, famous artist in Norway, and she's famous in the world. She has 80 million Norwegian crowns because she had 3 hits in the 1990s, and she's very and now she's at this program with all the musicians, and they cover each other, blah blah blah. And it's so weak. It's so she's ruining us as women.
Yeah.
And I wrote this text yesterday, and I wanted to try it on stage. And my boyfriend said to me, you shouldn't try this. It's too early to try it. You haven't finished it, and it's not with a lot of punchlines." And I said, "But I have to talk about it now, because now people will laugh, because people think about it when they see her at the television show, and because I'm having a girl,
Yeah.
so they will. I have this text about, I'm very glad that I having a girl. It's women who are going to take over the world, and then I put something,
Yeah.
other texts inside about England too. That I told that. England want to go out from the European Union, but when all the women will take over the world, England will not be in the European Union, because all the girls in England are too slutty and wearing too cheap dresses. It's like, we don't want you here in the Union. You look awful and slut, and you're a hoe. I can't touch you. That was the joke.
Oh, I think I remember picking up words. I think I remember, was that in the middle of your set? Was it sort of in the middle, that?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Like the European Union?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can remember it's sluttish, isn't that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's quite a distinctive word. Yeah. Okay. Do come through, it's fine, yeah? Yeah, that was very, very interesting.
And I was talking about the crown princess
Yes.
too. Ska du vidare också?
Yeah.
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 I was talking about the crown princess too. I think it's very sad that we have this crown princess and the royalties. That is the what do you call it, like a
Puppet.
yeah, no, yeah, she's a puppet, but it's in Norway this year. It's 100 years ago since the women's vote could vote.
Yes.
And we have this crown princess. It's
Oh,
very
yeah.
strange that she's like, there, everyone. It's nice for me as a woman to. Yeah, I think it's very strange that we have monarchy and women's rights. It's
Yes.
and she's very. We don't need her in the society. We don't need royalties. It's very like Katie
Yes.
in England.
In the UK.
We don't. Yeah. We don't need her.
Yeah.
She's so.
Superfluous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the word.
Yeah, superfluous. So, for you yourself, that completely explains, by the way, why you were so hilariously received last night, because it was fantastic to see.
Oh, that's nice.
It really was, and unexpected as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, from my point of view, it was completely unexpected.
Yeah, that's nice.
Because your entrance was very understated, very low key,
Mm.
and yet the audience responded in the complete opposite way to you. Yeah, it was very exciting. Oh God, if I know what she's talking about then.
And I was talking about the poor people in you know the is it no the Romanian
Oh yes, I think I remember that as well.
Mm.
I think I picked up one or two words on that.
Romanian people
Romania.
yeah.
But for you yourself, if you're really big in TV,
I'm not very big, but I'm
big.
people know me, but
Yeah, so that's.
it's not like
In your
it's an
future-
autograph every corner. It's not like
No, we don't know anyway. But in your future, if for you, your personal direction, where are you going? Do you know, or do you not know, not care? Maybe?
because I want, of course, my own show.
On TV?
No.
Or on stand-up?
On stand-up.
Right, okay. Yeah.
That's my main goal.
Okay.
But I think because now I'm 33 and I think you have to wait maybe 4 years or 5 years from now.
Why? Because you have to do the circuit.
Yeah, I think it's sad if you have this show and you have this big. I'm afraid to have my own show. I like to be on all the small stages and doing shows and get. And I'm afraid maybe that my big show will be a small show. I want to wait until I know that this show will be big.
Yes. Yeah.
That's very stupid because I see, like, for example, Dag Sørås and all the boys, they are very good because they make shows and they're touring it around with it and it getting bigger and bigger and they get more, what do you call it, experience. And
Recognition.
yeah. But I do the opposite. I want to have only my 15 minutes and 20 minutes all the time and do some television so I can get a bigger audience.
Yeah.
So I can have my big show.
Yes.
Maybe that's stupid to think about, but I think it's very scary with stand-up and comedy, and I don't want to disappoint myself. Actually,
Yeah.
that's the main thing.